So we've got a question sent in by Chris via email, and Chris was asking about the incentive to move from Angular 1 to Angular 2 if one's focus is on relatively simple apps that aren't going to be built at an enterprise level.
I think that for me, there are a couple of things. And I think this applies whether you're an indie sort of independent developer, right, or you're a big org of 5,000 people. I think that the two biggest things are performance and tooling. And I think those are the two things that we kind of talk about the most. So performance, right, obviously Angular 2 is going to be significantly faster in pretty much all cases. And I think that's good for everybody, right? One of the things that we found with tooling, though, is things like having TypeScript and having auto-completion and having type checking in your templates. All of these things are great, especially if you're an indie developer. It makes it easier to learn the framework, right? It makes it easier to check your errors. It makes the whole thing easier to work with. So I think probably just like perf and just general like usability, I think, are the two biggest sort of takes for any Angular like that.
Yeah, I was actually starting a new project this weekend, just a small website that I wanted to build for to help a friend out. And I started doing it in Angular 1, thinking, oh, I'm going to go back to the easy way of doing things. But what ended up happening was I wanted a bunch of things, right? I wanted to use TypeScript. I wanted to minify my bundles. I wanted to just kind of ship this very small, sleek JavaScript. And it was actually harder to do that in Angular 1 than it was Angular 2, because what we've kind of done in Angular 2 is we've reacted and responded to the evolution of the web as a platform. And so Angular 2 is actually a simpler framework, but it takes advantage of things like module loading and allows you to take advantage of the best of the web as it is in 2016 and beyond.